You are so odd.
Well, I don't know, buddy. Everything's awful.
Oh, you're telling me, man. I'm so pissed.
Why?
Well, man, it just goes to show you that we don't own ideas. Like, as good as they feel they are, and like, oh, where did that come up? I'm fucking a genius. Like, it's information up there, and then we grab it. But it's up to us to manifest it. If not, somebody else is going to do it.
Okay.
So I had this great idea for a reality show, and then I turn on the news, and I see that somebody's already doing it. Like, I figured out what they're doing with those drones over New Jersey.
All right. I wanted to talk about drones.
Good, good. Fucking the aliens and David Attenborough are making a documentary about impoverished life.
Okay.
And I wanted to do that. I think it would be an awesome thing, but like, see, the thing is with people, we feel the need to intervene. Like, it'd have to be like, if you put a cameraman in the hood and just like watch people get robbed and murdered and like shit like that, like
True.
that's some cold shit, but it's okay if we do it in the wild.
Right.
Like, what the fuck is up with that? Are we better than animals?
Yeah, nobody's ever had an ant farm and not thought like, man, I should shake these motherfuckers up a little bit. See what
Yeah,
happens.
I know, right? Dude, I was watching Frozen Planet 2 the other day, and man, it's some cold-blooded shit.
Like what? What was on it?
Well, like, first of all, it hit me in the feels too much, but like this fucking penguin dad was just leaving his kid as they do. That's the
Yeah.
nature. But he fucking shoulder checked him on the way out.
Yeah.
And he didn't even look back.
Hell yeah. Life's tough.
Life's tough, buddy. You better get used to it, man.
Welcome.
Nobody's gonna be easy on you out there, so I'm gonna be hard on you.
Is that what you were sent? Is that what you sent me? That penguin that fell?
Yeah. Yeah,
I
he
saw
no,
that
he
at work.
didn't.
I was so busy. I'm like, oh god damn it.
No, look at
John's
it again.
John's on something.
He didn't fall. His dad fucking knocked him over
Yeah, you
on
got,
his
and then the
on
other
his way out
penguins
the
all go.
door.
All the other ones go, ooh.
Yeah, like
Have you
that.
ever seen that video of of that penguin that eats shit, and all the other penguins are like, oh damn.
No, I haven't.
Oh man, I wonder if we could get that on here.
Were they jealous of him, or were they making fun of him?
They were like laughing, like, God damn, he took a tumble. Hold on, penguin fall. No, never mind. I'm not gonna get into that again because we'll derail the combo.
Yeah, for sure. We gotta get Ben back on the pod so we can handle all this technical shit. We need a
I
young
know we
Jamie.
should ask him and see what he's doing. I'll have him zoom in. No, I'm just kidding. I need to zoom. My buddy Wes wants to zoom. Well, I don't know if he necessarily wants to. I told him he needs to. He's a old buddy of yours, Wes Anderson,
Oh yeah, hell yeah,
Casey's boyfriend.
yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I work with that guy. He's a sweetheart of a
Oh
guy.
yeah, he is. I liked not my taste, but I liked what he was doing with the damn cold plunges for a while on the Instagram there.
Yeah. Oh yeah, dude. There's no way.
Nah, man, life's fucking hard enough.
No, I could not do it. My
Yeah.
God.
But I get the science behind it, man. Like, you do that hard thing at the beginning of the day, and that thing sucks, and like you make it through that, you can do anything.
I can't do it.
Oh, fuck.
So, do you think it's with those drones? Do you think people should be able to shoot them down? Like, there's that law saying you can't shoot drones down, which of course, because people are idiots and they'll kill each other.
Sure. But
But
why
there's a
is
drone in my backyard, dude. I'm shooting at it.
I mean, it seems like the first instinct to do it, man, but like,
Yeah,
why is that?
I'm going pure Missouri. The Missouri's gonna come out, and I'm gonna take a 12 gauge, and I'm gonna go shoot at that fucking thing out in my yard. Get out of my airspace.
See, that's why they say fuck it, and like they visit and they're like, man, fuck these people, man. I'm trying to help you and you're shooting me down.
I know, it's awesome.
That's
Like,
why
these people are crazy.
That's why Jesus left. It's like, I'm trying to do it. Like, no, fuck it, man. Just kill me. Like, I saw it. He saw it coming, And he was like, man, fuck it. Fuck you guys. I'm out of here.
Dude, I've been watching The Chosen on Amazon. Did you ever watch that show?
No.
I'm fully in again. I'm Catholic boy again for the next week while I'm
Oh,
finishing
yeah?
it. Then I'll go back to my spiritual Taoism. But
Sure.
dude, I'm
You
all
gotta,
in right now.
nice. You gotta
I'm
dabble
penitent.
here and there.
Oh, I'm penitent as fuck right now. But the show's awesome. It's so well done. But it's cool just to like. I mean, obviously the dialogue is all made for like today's audience. Like it's not like Mel Gibson's Passion of the Christ, where it was all like in Aramaic,
Yeah.
and the people spoke the language, and it was hardcore, and it was kind of
Dude, did you see
anti-Semitic.
T-Bird appointed him like some kind of Hollywood czar?
Who did? Yeah, or
Oh,
Trump did? He pointed him
yeah.
to what?
It's like he's trying to bring Hollywood back. So like he,
Hollywood's burning to the ground right now. Nobody's bringing Hollywood back.
yeah,
Damn. So he's getting Gibson in the White House? The czar? He needs to get
see,
Denzel Washington. Denzel's a good
right? He should have
Christian.
been there.
He's a Christian
Right.
actor who's like actually really good. Mel Gibson's a good actor. What am I talking about?
Gibson, Stallone.
Stallone?
Yeah,
Is Stallone like a Christian or a conservative? I guess probably.
Mel Gibson, John Voight, and Sylvester Stallone.
John Voight, dude. Oh,
Fuck yeah.
that's like the Timu version of Trump.
It
It's John
definitely
Voight.
is. That's hilarious. It says President-elect Donald Trump wants to make Hollywood bigger, better, and stronger, and has cast Mel Gibson, John Voight, and Sylvester Stallone as stars of what he is calling his special ambassadors to a great but very troubled place,
Oh
Hollywood,
Jesus,
California.
his special boys.
Yeah, it
Wow,
it will be again like the United States of America itself, the golden age of Hollywood. He wrote on Truth Social.
wow, that's crazy, dude.
I know, like, what the fuck for?
We're
Like, what are
we're
you
in
doing?
like bizarro world right now.
Yeah,
We have been for a while.
yeah.
Trump's
I
back.
I like focusing on my own little beefs. Dude, I pranked Bluebeard.
Good. I was gonna ask about him.
Yeah, I wrote he still hasn't done any more work, but I wrote in letters, big and small, didn't put too much work into it, but I wrote Peter Pan was here by his work site.
Hey, that's like some pan shit, dude.
That is. That's good form. Like you can't mess with it.
Yeah, that's good. That's pan shit, dude.
Fuck
I want to
yeah.
be the Rufio in this situation.
Oh,
How do I get involved? I'm
I
gonna
don't know.
Rufio him.
But now that you mention that, I might have a Rufio involved.
Good.
'Cause I thought Bluebeard retaliated
Oh, interesting.
because I have follow your bliss written in big daddy letters, right?
Yep. Yep. Big letters. Yep.
Yeah. And so I c- I didn't even look until I was done working for the day and I went back over there and somebody had fucked with it. I was like, "Oh shit. That's bad form, man." Like you can't but like and then I read it and somebody changed it to say follow your dick.
Classic.
It
Hell
was,
yeah.
yeah, it was so classic. I couldn't even be mad.
I
Like,
know that's good, dude.
yeah, I was starting to get irritated at points because, the rocks are heavy. So, like, I had to put in work to fix it. But every time, like, I thought about it, it just made me fucking laugh.
I love it. That's just kid shit, dude.
I know it is kid shit. And, like, and it took me a minute. Like, it gave me some perspective because my first thought was like, okay, it wasn't Bluebeard. That's not his style.
Uh-uh.
If it was, I'd have a whole new respect for him. Uh,
No, 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 no.
yeah, but then it was like, what was some? It was like, what was some like
What the
fucking
hell?
bitter
Just an
drug?
old man
Yeah,
seeing that, like, what are these
yeah.
goddamn?
At
What is
first,
this?
at first, I pictured some like bitter, like drugged out vagabond walking by and just like hating it and changing it. And then like I thought to myself, it's like, no, this is so fucking funny. And it's like
No, dude, that's like,
yeah, I
oh,
wouldn't do it today, but like 12-year-old me,
oh yeah,
oh,
dude.
12-year-old me would
12-year-old,
have
dude,
been so fucking,
25-year-old me
yeah,
would have
right. He would have been so proud of himself.
got him.
Got him. Got him so
Oh,
good.
oh, hell yeah, dude.
Ah. So I changed it back and all was well. But like, fuck,
It
man, that was
reminds me
so
of this.
funny.
It reminds me of when I was a kid, and God, so many good like hometown pranks. Being an asshole kid, but one was the best was in the park. They had a week or a yearly like bazaar of like local artists and everything would come and set up things for like a couple days, like a weekend, and it was
Hmm.
called art. It was called Arts in the Park,
Uh-huh.
and immediately every sign had an F on it for farts in the
Oh,
park. Every kid and their brother came out and drew farts in the park on all these
oh,
signs.
you have to. That's
Oh,
hilarious. Oh man,
it's so
I knew where
funny,
that
dude.
story was going, and I
Of
still couldn't wait
course,
for the ending.
of
It's like, oh,
course.
get to the fart part, get to the fart part.
Oh
Yes.
man, did I ever tell the lawn gnome story on
Uh,
here? I don't know if I did. The garden gnome.
tell it again.
So you know, like the obviously you know what a garden gnome is, and the
Yeah.
gazing balls, all these
Uh-huh.
big, the big gaudy lawn ornaments.
Sure.
In my hometown, when I was in
Class.
high school, I was in high school. There was a ongoing theft. Everybody's lawn gnomes was being stolen, and all these gazing balls and everybody's ornaments. Like it was in the newspaper for weeks of like
That's
it was the lawn
legendary.
it was the lawn gnome theft. Anyways, I'm out driving around with a buddy of mine, and there was this old gravel road called Freakers that everybody in high school used to go and party on,
Hmm.
and it was away. It was on this old like abandoned farmland, so nobody was ever out there. There was a creek near it, so you could get away if the cops came. I've had to run.
Yeah.
I put it in limbo. Actually, it was like a callback to that in there. But there's a
Just an old road that you can drive fucked
an
up.
old gravel road. That's exactly right. Hell yeah, that's the Jim Campbell callback. But
Yeah.
so one day I'm out with my buddy Chris, and we're driving around, and he goes, "Hey man, you want to see something?" And I said, "Yeah, sure." And we drive out to Freakers, and then we drive through the creek, and we drive to this old like turnabout that nobody ever goes to. And it was nighttime, and he has his lights off. He goes, "All right." He goes, "Before I show you this, you can't tell anybody." And he hits. And I said, "Of course, yeah."
Hmm.
And now I'm telling somebody, 20 years later, he turns on the headlights, and it's all the lawn gnomes, all the gazing balls, everything is in this field. It was him.
Oh, yes.
He had been doing it for weeks, and they were
That's
all
so
piled up.
epic.
It was the funniest goddamn thing. I was like, "You're the lawn gnome bandit."
Oh, dude.
The
When
reveal was so good.
that's amazing. Well, me and the Lost Boys did something like that once. Like we all lived in this duplex, but like
Yeah.
we had like an underground casino and bar going in there and stuff like that. But we called the spot the Night Owl because it had like one of those plastic owls in the front that
Yeah.
like scared the critters away and shit.
Yep.
But like we weren't the only house on the block with an owl.
Okay.
So we had to rectify that situation. So we went on like these we'd call them oceans whatever. Like it was an Oceans 37 mission that
Yeah. Yeah.
we'd go and like fucking steal the owls from the houses around us. Ah, the first time was so funny. It was like me and my buddy Doug. And it was the house next door. And
Yeah.
like it was a little slippery out or something like that. I can't remember. But like he was like looking out and like I was gonna like run up the back stairs to the second floor real quick.
Uh
And then like he sees a cat or something. And he was like, "Oh shit, what the fuck was that?" And like I start running and I fucking trip and like but then the light goes on, but like we're in the mission already, so I still have to hurry up and run and come back out and we're just like it's so dramatic. It's
I love it.
like we're obviously hammered and shit like that.
Yeah. Yeah. Those moments are so, I don't know.
Yeah.
It's tough to describe them in the right detail because they are
Yeah.
lived. They are such dramatic moments in your life.
Oh yeah. Oh, speaking of which, it was super dramatic to me. Like Doug didn't care that much, but when we were younger, when we were kids, one winter we got a lot of snow and we started a snow shoveling business. We
Yeah.
called it like D&J Snow Shoveling Services.
Hell yeah.
And so like one of the other Lost
He wrote
Boys, like he changed all the D's to B's. so B&J's, and just like
Okay.
made it all about, wrote all about like sucking dick on all of the
Yeah.
flyers and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It was just
Yeah.
like, oh man,
What a dick.
right? Like, fuck off. What are you mad because we didn't include you?
I love it.
Like, you didn't want to play.
Oh man.
Ah,
You were an entrepreneur as a kid.
oh yeah. Like, I don't know. Yeah, though, just I didn't want to. I never want to depend on anybody for a lot of reasons.
Right.
But like, yeah, I was a hustler. I used to sell sodas out of my locker in junior high.
Damn.
We didn't have Mountain Dew in the vending machine, so I'd walk down to Newman's drugstore, get a 12 pack, keep it in my.
Oh, you found a hole in the market.
Yeah, yeah. I was just thinking about that the other day. It's just like, I don't know, like sometimes people would like give me more money than like I thought than like I asked for. It's like, oh, I'll give you change. It's like, no, just keep the whole dollar. And it's just like, oh shit, like damn. Does everybody know that I'm poor? It's like, oh, like
You
that just,
obviously need this, pal.
yeah,
Go
yeah,
ahead.
that just hit me today. Or like that just hit me the other day. It's just like one of those aha moments. It's
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
oh, because I was poor and like, but like I was making money for myself to have spending money. I wasn't making money for the family. It wasn't
Right.
like that, but it's like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Like
Get
I
the
knew I
hang
was
man.
poor, but I didn't know everybody else knew that I was poor.
Damn, dude. Yeah. I don't know.
But
That's
like,
also just you thinking, overthinking it.
yeah, like today, like it didn't register at the time, and it's
We
like,
should start a new business. Damn,
we're
I
gonna
that.
get into the gypsy business, man. We're just gonna travel around selling books and CDs and
Oh,
polished
oh,
rocks
yeah. I want to ask you.
and
This is what I want to
pictures.
hear about, dude. I want to hear more about van life.
Yeah. Oh
We
man,
don't
dude.
really talk about that ever. It was just always just part of the lore. But I want to talk about the nuts and bolts, like how difficult that would be, because I'm thinking about my future and what I'm
Oh
going to be
man.
doing.
You know what? Like, if you plan ahead, it's not that difficult.
Yeah.
Like, it's definitely an adjustment, man. But like, went out there with no money.
Yeah. Right. Right.
Like,
Yeah.
both are like,
You need to have a job or something when you do it,
yeah,
right? You got to be able to like. That's why
yeah,
so many people try and work remote and shit for it.
yeah. I went out with like less than a couple grand.
Yeah.
And I mean, I kept making it, but like I did get a job along the way. I did get jobs along the way. Like it was this company called Blue Crew, and it's like an online or like it's an app-based what you call it, temp program. So they
Okay.
got places all over the country. And like I found this place when I was in St. Louis because I was stopped there. Like I ran out of money and like crashed with some family and I got a job to like get back on the road and shit.
Right.
But you just click the boxes of what you can do or what you want to do, and then it gives you the jobs available. And like you can just pick what days you want to work and what jobs. And
Hmm.
if you get selected for it, you show up and you get your check every 2 weeks or whatever. But like there was all types of shit, man. Like those were fun adventures too. Like a lot of it was different banquets and stuff like that. Like it was one of them was like
Like bartending gigs or like event gigs.
event gigs.
Oh, right on.
Yeah. So like one of them was actually like a liquor expo or whatever, like one of those liquor shows. Another one
Hmm.
was like some church gathering, like honoring people or whatever, talking about the good word. Another
Yeah.
one was at a children's museum. But I also worked in a fucking at an auto auction. It was in East St. Louis.
Okay.
Like, yeah, yeah. And my job was just to drive the cars in, and then the people would bid on it, and you drive it out and park it again.
Like cars that have been like repossessed or like
Yeah, yeah, dude.
DUIs. So like for the government, for the city or whatever, they would do
Yeah,
it.
yeah. Dude, I drove a Jaguar with bullet holes in it. It was fucking dope.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, yeah. All types of cars. It was cool. I think I did that a few times.
Damn.
Oh, and I I worked in this I worked in this Target. Like the Target had had a fire, and I
Okay.
was like the part of the crew that was emptying shit out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But it
So
was
you're gonna have emphysema.
well like it yeah, yeah, a little bit. But it wasn't even that bad, man. Like it was weird. There was some conspiracy talk about it.
Okay.
Like some of the locals there said that like they were planning to renovate or they had plans to renovate the Target. So
Oh,
someone
okay.
started the fire because like the weird law is like if there's a fire anywhere in the store, everything has to be like eliminated.
Oh,
So
damn.
most
Okay.
of the shit was still in good condition, but like we had to actually throw it away. And you couldn't take anything with you like they had to break all the liquor bottles and all the shit like it was wild. Yeah, and it makes sense. And it makes sense to do that.
Yeah, that's a little.
But
There's
it's
something else that happened.
like, and somebody just like ran in and set something on fire and ran out.
Okay. Have you
It was
seen all
like,
the all the homeless people in LA can starting the fires and continuing the fires going there?
hmm, man, what's your favorite conspiracy theory on that?
Ah, man. I think that there's a number of things going on. I don't actually believe in any of the conspiracies with it. I mean, I think it just
Yeah.
started.
Yeah, there's so many
It's
elements.
wildfires, dude. I mean,
Yeah.
that's what happens. I do think I don't know if he was even mismanaged. I really don't know. That's
Yeah.
unfair to say because it's like fire hydrants aren't meant to put out like 100 burning houses.
No, no. I mean, like, because that's the thing too. We have to realize, like,
Yeah.
even if they were prepared, and maybe they weren't, I don't really know. Everybody's kind of got an agenda, so they're attacking it or
Yeah.
whatever. Like, there are many people, groups, and entities that are taking advantage of this situation to
Yeah,
like
dude, they're
to
buying
make
up the
moves.
houses now. Their rent's going up 1,000% for people. But
Yeah,
there's like video of like like homeless people like starting more fires, like
yeah,
continuing the fire, contributing. So I
yeah,
mean that's tough. How do you
yeah.
fight back with that?
Right.
There was one dude with a flamethrower,
That's badass.
like a makeshift flamethrower. Here, I'll look it up, see if I can find a picture of it.
Yeah, but even if they were well prepared, like it wouldn't have mattered. I don't think.
No, I mean it sucks. It's really sad.
Yeah, yeah, it's super sad. It's like apocalyptic. Now LA has to restart.
And the thing, yeah, it's like all the expensive, but then it's like also then there's the aspect of it's like they're the that's the highest class in America. Like that's the upper echelon of money. And
Yeah,
so they're the subjects of like scorn and laughter and like
yeah.
haha the class warfare. And there is a part of me that's like, yeah, go fuck yourself, dude.
Oh,
Like
did you?
everybody's living in hotel rooms now. Like, oh, you can afford a hotel room that your house burnt down. Congratulations.
Yeah, right. Yes.
That's not what normally happens to people. And a lot
Yeah,
of people can't. Don't get me
yeah.
wrong.
Because they don't they
Yeah.
they cut off the fire insurance.
Yeah.
There's so many wicked
It's
elements
so
going on.
evil,
Like,
dude.
yeah.
That's so wrong.
Oh, dude, did you see Dave Chappelle's monologue on SNL?
Uh-uh.
Oh,
No,
I
I'm
saw a
sure he
little
had
clip.
something insightful though.
Yeah, it was funny. Like I saw a little clip of it today. He was talking about what we were just talking about. Um,
Well, where does he live? Doesn't he live in Ohio?
yeah.
Yeah, so he doesn't live out there with you.
No, no, he wasn't affected by it, but he was talking about his friends and stuff that were.
Yeah.
Just like uh fuck. I'm gonna cut all that out. I forgot about it.
All right, I can look it up. Uh,
Yeah, it was a funny joke he made about like poor people, how bitter they were. Or
on
like how,
SNL,
yeah.
SNL monologue. Oh yeah, he's always got good SNL.
Hmm.
Oh, he's talking about Trump.
Oh, I remember what I was gonna talk about. Like they said it was the he was talking about how they said it was the most expensive natural disaster ever. And it's like, well, that's because it happened like everybody that lives there has really nice things or whatever.
Yeah.
And it was
Saying
like
I could burn 40,000 acres in Mississippi for like $6 or $7.
yeah, yeah, or $600-700. Yeah. That's
If you
fucking
were a
hilarious.
rational, if you were a rational thinking person, you'd have to at least consider the possibility that God hates these people.
So
Right.
amazing. Dude, I felt the fucking power of God the other day. I went on a mushroom trip.
All right, let's get into that, dude.
Dude, it was so fucking intense.
So did you do like a heroic dose? Did you do a bunch?
Yeah. But they were
All right.
like, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
were they were
Yes, I
gummies.
did.
My roommate Rob gave them to me just like out of
Okay.
nowhere. And yeah,
So
fucking
you saw the spirits. You saw the great white elephant.
well, I didn't see any spirits. That's the thing.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. See, at first, like it was on a Sunday, and like mentally I was on a good roll. Like I was in my zone, writing, doing all my things, just like flowing with myself,
Yeah.
feeling good. Even talked to my buddy Mike about like how good I was feeling that morning. And then like after that I did the mushrooms. And then I was thinking, it's like, man, I don't even have anything I need to learn right now or any like lessons. Like I'm fucking good.
Oh,
But
interesting.
yeah, and I was like, shit, man. Like I shouldn't have taken these mushrooms. Like I could have got a lot of work done today. Like I could have gotten some shit done. Now I gotta fucking ride this out.
Yeah.
And then like, oh fucking,
Did you have the ego death?
my ego got obliterated because it wasn't even like it didn't give me anything visual. Because like that was true. Like
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I didn't have anything to learn. But like all of this energy was fucking inside of me, and I couldn't handle it. Like
Mm.
and like I couldn't and like at a point it's like yeah I felt like the power of the almighty inside of me like I didn't feel like I was that but I feel like yeah I could like shoot fucking fireballs out of my hands
Nice.
and out of my dick.
Oh, hell yeah. Well, that
Yeah,
could be something else.
yeah. Well, speaking of which, like so I try and medit so I'm like I and I don't usually go out into the world. Like I'll try and like get some air to like reset or whatever, but like for
Yeah.
most of the time, it's like I'm meditating with my eyes closed.
Yeah.
So I'm sitting down or I'm laying down on my back, got my legs up on the bed, just like and I got this like some shamanic shit going in my headphones and I'm just like meditating. Mudra's out, fucking we're
Yeah.
in it,
Right.
baby. We're fucking in it. And then I feel like a surge of energy coming into my root chakra.
Okay.
It's like my whole swimsuit area is just like on fire in the best way.
Your swimsuit area. Okay.
That's nobody says that enough.
No, it's fair. I like it.
Yeah, yeah, the swimsuit area or whatever, you know. I had a yoga teacher that would like say sex organs, and I couldn't help but to laugh. It's like, come on, man, you're breaking my fucking stride.
Just say balls, man.
Yeah, yeah, you feel the tingling in your loins.
Yeah, we know what
Well,
you're talking about.
yeah, yeah, I felt the presence of God in my loins, and
Your
it's
dangly
like,
bits. Right.
yeah, dangly bits, and like I can't explain it any other way, but like an entity came down and fucking made love to me in that moment.
All right, man.
Yeah,
Keep
this,
going.
yeah, like my it was if my swimsuit area was moving on its own. Like
You got
just
Ghostbusters.
yeah, I got Ghostbustered, man. Like
Yeah, you got Ghostbusters. All right.
yeah.
Okay.
And
Two
so
for you.
like
All right.
my fucking pelvis is thrusting every which way and grinding, but like man. So like in previous mushroom trips where I go to the astral realm, like me as an entity, like I've
Uh-huh.
fucked an entity before, and that shit is like disgusting and passionate. Like you're like fuck, I can't you're eating each other. It's like if you've been
Oh,
there,
right.
you know what I'm talking about. But
Oh,
this
yeah.
wasn't that. it was weird, man. Like, but like every thrust, it was like I was trying, whoever this entity was, I was trying to express how much I cared for her with like every fucking thrust of my pelvis and shit like that.
Uh,
It was,
so you're making love.
yeah, I was
You're
making
making love
love.
to the cosmos.
Yeah, but like in a way, like to myself. It was a weird.
This is a passion. You're
Yeah,
a passionate man.
yeah. So we're starting to figure out what the trip is trying to teach me. No, trying to let, yeah.
Hmm.
At the end, like at the end, we're letting go of a lot of shit here, and just like I didn't need to learn anything, I just needed to let go, and also like,
Just got to plug in.
yeah, and learn how to love myself. It's
Mm.
like, yeah, it's. I don't think there's any oversharing it now, but it's like it's been a while since I've been like love making intimate with a woman. It's like, but like I remembered that feeling. It's like Peter Pan got like an adult happy thought back. It's
Mm.
like,
You're ready to fly.
yeah, like you know the
Well,
feeling of like fucking making love.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah, I'm kind of familiar, but
Uh,
no, it was more it was more like feeling feeling emotions without having to assign words to them. It's like
mm,
you get every thrust, you just get it.
mm.
Like I ain't got to tell you how I feel, girl. Like,
It's
like
there.
yeah, you feel it in your belly.
Hmm. Well,
Yeah.
it,
And so then after that, like the end, like oh man, like I started like oh man, like this like, but like the energy still didn't go anywhere after I took care of that situation. Like there's still all this boundless energy and shit like that. And it's like, oh man, this is why Zeus fucked all the time. It's like
oh,
it's like I get what are you gonna do with it? Because like I didn't know what to do. Like I felt like I could do anything, but I
well, you
had
plugged
nothing.
into the pantheon, dude. You
Yeah,
plugged into ancient Greece.
yeah. All over
Oh
the place,
man,
dude.
the old gods, dude.
Yeah. So I felt as if I could do anything, but I didn't I had nothing to do. It's like I can't like I don't like staring at screens when I'm on mushrooms and shit, so I couldn't write. So I couldn't do the flow
Yeah,
there. And
yeah.
I'm not like
No
I don't
shit.
have like yeah, and I don't have the artistic tesseract to hold that energy to like
Mm,
play any kind of instrument or anything like that.
right.
It's
I
like,
gotcha.
oh, let me sit down on the piano uh like soul and just flow. It's like, no, you suck
Right.
at the piano. Like that's not gonna it
Right.
doesn't work like that. It's like shit, it's like I shouldn't have done this. I just gotta write it
See,
out.
your creative instrument at that moment
Yeah. But
was
but like yeah,
your
but I had nothing.
passions.
Yeah. And it was all just there. And then like
Well, you're a lover.
yeah.
Can't help that.
And
That's who
then
you are.
yeah. And then I felt like fucking Jesus in the desert. Like God was putting me through this thing, like testing my faith. Because I've taken mushrooms many times before, and I know that like this will pass or whatever, and it's like after it, I'll get it and I'll feel better. But like in that moment, man, like it didn't feel like it in many moments, it didn't feel like it was ever gonna end. Like, oh shit, is this it? It's like did this fuck with my mental health? Did I go one
Uh,
time too many?
did you break yourself?
Yeah. So I'm thinking, but like it was supposed to break me. Like,
Yeah, that's what. And you're stronger.
yeah,
It's a fused bone, dude.
yeah. So first I felt the power of God, then I felt completely almost like separated from God, not exactly, but in a weird way. And then like I just like oh man, I was just like contemplate what is the purpose of this trip? Like why am I going through this? Why do I put myself through these things? Like I was doing good. Like I had
Yeah,
such a flow going.
right.
Why did I fuck it up? And it's just like I kind of gave up. Like I took a couple walks around the meadow. Like that was grounding. Um, and I came back just like kind of gave up. Like I turned on Young Sheldon, just started watching TV.
That's all right sometimes. Sometimes the journey is the reason.
Yeah, But like, and
Gotta be present.
it was young Sheldon that first broke me.
Yeah, fair, fair.
Yeah, this unexpected scene. Like I'm just watching it, and then when I see it coming, it's like, oh man, fuck you. Like I know it's coming right now. But like his mama was questioning her faith
Oh,
for
okay.
in that episode. You know, Sheldon doesn't believe in God, but he accepts that there might be he accepts the possibility
Uh-huh.
of a creator.
So the greatest non-answer ever. Yeah.
Yeah. So he was but like saw how his mom was hurting. And so like I don't know, in a very like cool and sciencey way, like he explained how everything is designed so perfectly or whatever, like I don't know, just to
The
like have
golden
faith.
ratio. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, the golden ratio. This happens because of that and like yeah, I don't know. But like that broke some tears. And then I put on some music, man. I got this playlist. It's called Why Don't You Go and Love Yourself? You can look it up on Spotify if you're out there if you want to get in the feels or whatever. But it's
All
like,
right.
yeah, it's just a playlist that I made a while back reminding me to love myself. And it's like full of songs that usually can like push my tear button because I was just like waiting for it. I felt it. It's like, like I'm so like, I don't know the words for like there's too many words for what I feel right now and I can't get them out. And it's just like, man, I don't even remember what song it actually was.
I'm gonna find
Um,
out right now.
yeah, there was a couple of them on there that really did it. But like, dude, then I just like kind of like hit the floor and like almost like a prayer position. Like I wasn't praying necessarily, but I was. But it was just like kind of just like fucking something letting go. And I swear to God, I heard a voice. That was God. And it was just like it said, cry with me.
Ooh.
And then a deluge of tears. Like all this, like, it was just like all this shit that, like, all these hurts that I was holding on to. Like, I was just able to let go because, like, I don't know, like, I'm a lone wolf. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
nobody's been there for every moment or whatever. So it takes a lot to explain why certain moments are significant and why that hurt or whatever. So it's just like in that moment, I was able to let so much of that go. And it was just like I don't know, like being that I was to myself what I needed as like an inner child, as a child in certain
Hmm.
moments.
Hmm.
Just like,
Self-comforting.
yeah,
Is what you
yeah,
mean?
yeah.
Hmm.
Like I was that person that I needed to like, just like I can't explain why I feel so bad. I just need to cry like a child.
Right.
And it's just like I held myself and it was just like, it's okay. Just let it all out. Just let it all
Dang,
out.
dude.
Just let it
Sometimes you
all
need
out.
that.
Yeah, yeah, I did. I was so bound. But
Can I guess
like,
what song it was?
sure.
Freedom 90.
Oh yeah, I got some out on that one. I won't let you down. When I
Apple Tree.
give you
Ooh, some
love.
Erica Badu, man. That might do
Yep.
it.
7 and 70 did it. Like
Yeah, 70
even
70's
some
on there.
country.
You got some country on here?
7 and 70.
7 and 70. Spencer Crandall.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh yeah. And this you know what always does it? Did it for me once back in the day significantly, I remember. But that Kirk Franklin song on there, Imagine Me.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. That one that
Damn.
one punches you in the feel button.
Leon
But
Bridges. I love Leon Bridges.
oh yeah. What was that one? Beyond, I think?
Beyond, yeah.
Yeah. That one's all about self-love too, man. So it put me
Gotta,
back to yeah. And of course the ego, nothing, it comes back together. We need it, stuff like that. But different, man. Like it fucking broke through something.
you need to do it sometime. Did you feel better afterwards?
Yeah. Yeah, I did. Oh, dude, I went into the astral realm this morning though. No mushrooms needed.
Did you lucid dream?
Yeah. It was wild because like, I'm working on this project and like I'm gonna sew it up today and like work on something else. But like so I was excited about it. So I don't know. I woke up at like fucking 1:30 or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just like, all right, we're just gonna fucking get after it. And so like, yeah, I started writing and shit. Um, and then like walked around, putts, listened to my things, did my whole thing, just like as we're gonna start the day.
Uh-huh.
And after like a closing journal entry, I was like, all right, like, I feel like whatever I needed to do, I did it. And so I can go back to sleep now. But like, dude, like I was here and there.
Yeah.
I felt my soul swimming in and out of my body. Like I could picture it. Like there was a bit of like sleep paralysis going on.
Okay.
I was in and out
Interesting.
of I was in and out of both worlds, and it was like scary at a point because like didn't know if I kept doing it, would I be able to like come back out?
Yeah. Yeah.
And then like
Yeah.
I don't
I
know, it
like
was
those though.
almost like yeah. And then but like it was real. Like I could feel myself not being able to move, and I could feel the tingly. I could feel Casper, like the tingly feeling, like when your foot falls asleep. Man, it was all
Yeah.
over. Like it started in certain places. Oh man, my experience on this earth is so weird sometimes.
But you're
A
not
few
alone in that.
a few months ago I was meditating and I got kind of astral, but like I got too far. I won't say what I saw, but like I was there and all of a sudden like it felt like somebody cattle prodded me in my elbow.
Yeah.
Just like it was like somebody shocked me back into like I
Back into
touched,
this universe.
yeah, like I touched, like I poked my head in a door that like it was restricted.
You're
I was walking around the hallways of the ether and I popped in and saw something I wasn't supposed to see yet. It's just like bzz, and then I
dang.
like it was wild. Like that sounds, it sounds insane.
Yeah. Yeah, dude, you're a traveler.
Yeah, but it
You
fucking
think
happened.
that people when Columbus came back, you think people thought he wasn't insane?
Oh fuck no. Like
No, you're the
they,
Magellan of the universe, dude.
hell yeah.
They probably thought he was nuts.
Dude, they thought Noah was nuts too
True.
with his ark.
Well,
He
yeah,
was like he was drinking lucid dreaming beverages a lot too. But you know what I heard, man?
what got?
Like, yeah. I heard that like he was just dying on a hill there. Like he was so committed to the bit. Like he
Yeah, he was
started.
just committed to the bit, dude.
Yeah, yeah. And then
He
like people
kind of
was
got
like,
lucky.
yeah, because people were like, dude, like, how are you gonna get that to the water? It was like, oh fuck.
Water's coming
Shit.
to me, dude.
It's like, God, you fucked me. Like,
Water's coming to me.
yeah. He's like,
Yeah,
nope,
dude. He was
it's
committed to
coming.
the bit for sure.
Right.
There's
Yeah.
something to that.
Yeah, yeah, definitely.
Stay committed to the bit, dude.
Yeah. It
Water
was
will
like,
come.
fuck you. I'm gonna take me and my farm animals
The flood
and
will
we're
come.
just gonna, yeah. And you guys are all gonna be fucked.
It'll take years, but the flood will come.
Hmm.
It took him so long to build that thing.
That's what faith is all about, though. You just got to keep the bit going until it happens, and then you're rewarded.
Yeah, commit to the bit, and then you
Yeah,
die. And if you're wrong, you don't know.
yeah, you die like, and you died doing something like you believed in.
Yeah, it's way better than just be like, nah, nothing happens, and then you die and you're wrong, and they're like, bad news, buddy.
Yeah,
You've been a piece of shit. Guess what? Hope you
if
like hot weather.
yeah, if you quit in the middle, you're just delusional.
Yeah,
You can't have a if you have a hunch, you have to say your hunch. You can't like wait for it to happen. It was like, oh, I had a hunch that would happen.
dude, it's important to die on the hill.
Yeah, that's what we're all about on this show.
I was talking about this yesterday at work. I was like, kind of in this vein of like the scalability of hope or the scalability of like what matters. So, like, either everything matters or nothing matters. It's either or.
Yeah.
It can't be it can't be some things matter, some things don't. It has to be
Yeah.
like,
Well,
just because things matter more or less than others, it doesn't matter
yeah.
because it still matters. Like,
Yeah. Or if everything matters, then nothing matters.
yeah, like
It's
there's no
just like if,
scale to it.
yeah.
It's like letting go of like outcome. It's like letting go of the outcome, because outcome is all of suffering, right? So it's like you have to let go of
Yeah.
every outcome, not just the ones that matter. Like it's just because it's scalable, it doesn't, like, who gives a shit? I mean, yeah, in the grand scheme of things, like, yeah, obviously, like the Holocaust is way worse than like losing your car keys, for
Yeah.
sure. But it still matters, is my point.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Like you
Like, you
have to
kind of
live,
have to be
you,
an absolutist with
yeah, you just have to
your
live a
morals.
life that matters to you.
Hmm.
Like we can't wait for everybody else to like agree upon or believe in what matters to us before we can feel safe to do it.
Right.
Like we just gotta, yeah,
Yeah, but like,
fucking,
yeah, I guess my point is like, yeah, because everything matters, doesn't matter the degree. If it matters, then it's like that's what you should care about. So like, I won't hide your car keys because I know that bothers you. I also won't do a Holocaust because that's
yeah,
evil. But I'm not, and yes, I will be judged separately for that, but I still won't do both of those things.
yeah.
You know? I don't know. I don't. It doesn't, like, to say things
We-
doesn't matter. It's like, well, that's lazy, I guess. That's just a lazy way out.
But yeah, I think it's true though. Like if we take it out to scale,
Yeah.
if we think like, if we're gonna think like gods here, like let's pretend we're gods, right? Like I think God is writing a story, and we're all fucking. It's an ensemble cast. We're all characters. Every plant, animal, tree, everything.
Hmm.
And so now I think about like writing an actual, like I feel like writing a fictional story or whatever.
Right.
And it's like everything that happens to those characters matters to the character,
Hmm.
assuming that these characters are real, right? Like they all have their own lives that intersect with each other. Like it's maybe about this protagonist, but like if we assume like the story is real, everybody's got their own story coming into like meeting up to this one point, right?
Uh huh.
And but like the author or the narrator or whoever has a goal or a mission. And like sometimes you have to put sometimes you have to put characters through some bullshit to keep the story going or so
Uh
they
huh.
grow or
Yeah.
whatever or whatever. And so yeah, it's I don't know, maybe I got lost a little bit, but like a part of it's just like yeah, it's necessary. Like it matters to us, but like I don't know. Okay, here we go. Maybe on a like on a grand scheme of things, whatever direction these characters can go because they take on a life of their own,
Right.
like the author can still is going to get a way to get his message through no matter what.
Right.
So like no matter what we do, like if God's writing a story, it's God's going to figure out a way to bring it to fruition.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah. I get what you mean.
if you go left, we can go this way. If you go right, I could bring the story this way. But it's
Yeah.
just yeah, it's like do you want to be a creator or chaos? It's like if you want to work with me, like if you want to like it's like an agreement. Like if you want to work with my flow, you can have everything you want, like the law of attraction or whatever.
Yeah.
But if you want to be chaotic, well, if you know the law of attraction, you'll still get everything you want or whatever. But
Right.
like,
Right.
I'm gonna make something out of that. It's like that's okay if you wanna fuck up for a while. I'm gonna make some good out of it anyways.
Yeah. I get what you mean.
Yeah,
It's like, yeah, like
it's like you like the characters.
the path is
Yeah,
set.
like we as characters have free will, but like there's also a bigger story going on.
Right, right.
You got to let the characters be who they are.
Hmm.
Uh, yeah, I don't know. Is that even about what we were talking about first?
Yeah, it is. We're on a mushroom trip now, dude.
Fuck yeah, dude.
I'm just lost in the sauce, man. I got to figure it out.
Oh man, do we need to send you some mushroom gummies? Let me see here.
Yeah.
Haveanicetrip.com.
Okay.
If anybody knows them, let's listen to the podcast if this makes it to them, and you want us to eat your product and talk about how we felt while we did it,
I
that'd be
will.
cool.
I will never get a job.
Dude, mushrooms are about to be legal.
Yeah, they are. I think they Colorado, right? Where'd they just get legalized?
I didn't hear specifically. Just talking shit.
If only I could spell psilocybin.
Or say it.
Yeah, I know.
Psilocybin.
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 I know. I couldn't figure out. It was like a PS, right? PS. Psilocybin mushrooms. Colorado second, but I swear I thought maybe Washington. Maybe was it Washington D.C. Maybe that it. Yeah, District of Columbia, dude.
Nice. I would say DC really needs some mushrooms, but then again, like,
I think they needed the most, dude.
yeah, but like, they don't make you instantly not an asshole.
No, no, no.
Like,
But
if you
they
take
do.
mushrooms, you're gonna go to like, and like, if you're an asshole, you put intention into whatever when you're eating mushrooms, like, you're gonna see asshole shit, and you're gonna get asshole ideas.
True.
Like, fucking. Like Hitler and the boys, man, like they were on all types of fucking psychedelics and shit.
Yeah, but also meth.
Yeah, also meth too, but like they were connected to some ether. Like, do you know all the alien shit and technology that they had, man? Like,
All right, this is a guilty pleasure of mine. As an archaeologist, I do go down the late night rabbit hole of like Hitler's quest for the occult, and like
yeah,
I'm like, dude, they've got to have hidden shit, and that explains why it's been such a thing in movies and lore and everything of like all the hidden room. Like the Nazis have a whole room that they dismantled that's never been found.
yeah.
Oh man, what is that room called? Yeah, I'd know it if I wasn't on the spot on the hidden by Nazis, dude. It's crazy. Like it's still out there. The Amber Room. That's right. Yeah, the Amber Room.
The Amber Room.
Yeah, dude.
Call that
Like
my next studio.
that's a great name for if you're a Nazi apologist. No, I don't think it was actually from the Nazis though.
He was just trying to make the world a better
It was
place.
the Amber Room was 1701 was installed at the King of Prussia. So yeah. So I mean, yeah, it was kind of
Yeah.
dismantled and disappeared during World War II, but it was considered the eighth wonder of the world.
See, he went up into the fucking lexicon and got information.
Dude,
It's
the Amber
like,
Room is like somewhere in a cave, somewhere in like Argentina or some shit, and no
yeah,
one will ever find it.
magic is amoral, dude. Like, it depends on the soul that touches it, man. Like, if you're a good person, you'll use magic for good, man. Like, but if you're
Yeah,
bad, you're gonna use it to hurt and deceive.
true. That's true. Have you ever seen the movie The Monuments Men?
Mm-mm.
That's actually a really awesome movie, and it's based on a true story of like all these during World War II. It was a special unit of like art, like artists and teachers and professors and stuff that went into the war to try and save all the precious art that the Nazis were destroying and taking and seizing.
Oh,
Like they were trying to save the culture, dude. And
that's
it's
badass.
and they were
I,
scoffed at because it's like, why are you doing this? We're trying to win the war. People are dying, and that's a very valid argument to have. Like
yeah, but
it
you gotta
brought up a lot of things to think about.
yeah, but you have to restart with something.
Well, and the culture is like that's what we're saving is we're saving our humanity too.
Yeah,
And there's something to it, dude. And like these guys were older men. They were not young soldiers. They were like 50-year-old men going in it. Bill Murray's in it, I think. Matt Damon, maybe. I don't remember. There's a bunch of those guys, but
Yeah.
it's kind of an awesome movie, dude.
But like
They were like
story,
dying for this.
yeah, dude, stories and art in general, man, like that's the most
Yeah.
reliable documentation of history that we have. Like the artists are telling the stories and stuff like that. It's like,
The
I
artists
mean,
are telling us, yeah,
yeah,
exactly.
history is written by the victors and whoever's in charge.
Yeah,
That's why they try and burn the books. The
yeah,
fucking
propaganda.
the Alexandria Library. What you know about that?
That sucker's gone, and that's so sad. Think about what we've lost.
I know.
Think about all the shit we'll never know. Atlantis,
Right.
like I don't know.
Yeah, it probably like held everything we're trying to figure out today.
Well, think about like Carthage, all these big empires that were around that were enemies of Rome, like Hannibal. We know almost nothing about Hannibal, who posed
Uh,
such a great challenge to Rome because when they were defeated, Carthage was sacked, destroyed, and all that shit was taken, and the Romans just wrote what they wanted to about him.
oh, dude, the
Even
Romans
the
were
Gauls,
savage.
like the Gauls, there's one of the most interesting uh, statues ever. I think, not, I think it is called the Dying Gaul, and it's here. I'll see if I can look it up. The Dying Gaul, and it's kind of like a representation of what the Gauls looked like because that's so mysterious, anyways. But it's like they have this mustache, this crazy necklace on, and it was a sculpture of this guy. Let's see. I wonder, is it worth sharing the screen for it? I don't know. It doesn't matter, I guess. But no, it does matter. Everything matters. Oh,
Everything
I
matters.
sent you a request to share it
I'll
just so I
allow
can
it.
show you. I'll allow it. Thank you. There we go.
Oh, there we go.
So like, yeah, is that zoomed in now?
Yeah.
Yeah, isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
It's like you can see up on his neck. There's this probably an iron or probably bronze. I mean, necklace that was around him. There's a sword on the ground that he's got this whip, or it could be a horn. The hairstyle. He's got a mustache. You can't really see it in this picture, but there's a mustache,
Oh,
and it was
fucking
drawn. It was
mustache.
sculpted of this guy, and like it gives us such an accurate representation of what they looked like. But there's not a lot of this left.
No, it's all in the Vatican.
Yeah, no kidding. Man, I would love to do that. I wonder if they would give me permission if I wrote them to come, if I was doing some kind of research project there. I'd have to get a PhD probably to even be considered.
Yeah, you're pretty close though, aren't you?
I'll have my master's here in like 3 months.
Oh
But
yeah, it's just a hop, skip, and a jump after that.
yeah, but it's just a master's. Like nobody,
Yeah.
nobody at the Vatican's gonna be like, oh, he's got a master's. We'll let him in. No, like you have to earn that.
What if you call yourself Master Herman?
Oh, I will.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, because that'll go over really well.
Come on in, my child.
Yes, yes. Oh Jesus, there's some jokes there I won't make since we escaped. We almost got through this without any terrible jokes made.
Oh yeah, yeah. We have to get one.
We have to one clean exit in this pod.
Right. Dude, I said a funny joke earlier and you missed it.
What was it?
I said like Hitler was just trying to make the world a better place.
Oh, I totally missed it. I was totally going on my rant. Damn it.
That's okay. I got it in again. That
You got
counts.
it in. I
Yeah.
love when we bring up Hitler on the pod, dude.
Oh yeah, yeah, for sure.
We bring it up well, not every
Yeah.
time. We've been good lately, but
Yeah.
it's
But
back.
yeah, man.
Maybe it's because Trump's back.
World needs a villain.
God damn, dude. Anyways,
Boom.
I'll see you at the inauguration tomorrow, right?
Yeah, yeah, I'll be there. Fucking bells on.
Cool.
Dude, I've been we should get going soon, but like I want to ask
Yeah,
you
I get it. Yeah.
want to ask you a morality question here.
Okay.
Um, well, first of all, I guess I should ask, do you bring your own bags to grocery shop?
Most, usually, yeah. I'd say 80, 90% of the time. I have bags that I keep in the car and I keep one on my door so I remember it.
Okay. So the 10 to 20% that you don't bring your
Yeah.
bag,
Yeah.
do you pay for the bag?
I do.
Do you?
It's 5 cents.
Yeah, it's 10 cents here.
Ooh, that's high. I wouldn't do it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's where I draw the line. But no, like I question my morality every time like I do it. Well, like, cause I mean, I buy my food with like food stamps or whatever. So it's like I gotta pay extra cash for those
Yeah.
bags. It doesn't
Yeah.
cover bag charges or whatever. So I just hit zero every time.
Okay. That's
Hmm.
not immoral.
No. Okay.
Because here's the thing. Let me ask you this counter question.
All right.
What do you do with the bags when you're done?
I save them.
There you go. See, you're reusing, recycling.
Yeah. Okay, I got another Walmart story about morality.
Okay.
So like I got a fucking I got a routine of what I eat in the morning. The same
All right.
thing, so I don't have to think about it. It's like it's a banana, it's protein shakes, two hard-boiled eggs, some oatmeal, and a waffle with peanut butter on it. Boom.
Okay.
That's almost
Jesus.
as much protein as I need to get through the whole day.
Okay. Yeah.
So these the protein shakes have 30 grams of protein in them.
Uh-huh.
And so like those are money.
Yeah.
So I get and they're about like 20 bucks for a 12 pack. Well, today, just the chocolate ones, not any other one. There was a somebody fucked up. So like it was 9.99 instead of 19.99.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Yeah. And so like I think I bought two or three,
Good.
but like should I have told somebody?
No, because look, morality is about people, right?
So okay, that's a good question. Should it matter that it was a big corporation?
It does matter. Everything matters.
Everything matters. So if if some if little Billy Truman at the mom and pop shop messes up and mislabels those protein shakes,
Yeah.
I gotta tell them.
Yeah.
But Walmart, I can be like, ha,
No,
you got
because
it.
it's immoral what they're doing to you.
All right. Yeah, fuck them.
Yeah, dude. And let me go back on the plastic bag things. I
Now
buy
I've,
those, but I'm not saying I'm moral at the grocery store. I steal
yeah.
apples almost every single time.
Do you?
Yeah. I am
Nice.
single-handedly responsible for the apple economy in Duluth. You know what? I even go so far as I tell people that I'm a red delicious man. I tell everybody that
Yeah,
I'm a
but he
red
ain't talking
delicious man.
about apples.
Well, that's another story. But just because I want the reputation around town that I'm a red delicious man, just in case anyone questions what I'm buying, because I'm not buying red delicious apples. That's the denim of apples. I'm not buying them. I'm a cosmic crisp man, and I'll die a
Ooh.
cosmic crisp man.
Oh, fucking,
But they're
that's
more
a hill.
expensive. So I buy cosmic crisp, but I ring in red delicious.
You know what? All food should be free anyways.
Well, I
It
mean,
grows from the earth. So
it grows.
like, yeah, you're
I get
fine.
that.
Steal more
But
apples.
all I'm saying, I've been doing that for years, and now all of a sudden, the price of Cosmic Crisp has been coming down
Oh, so you
because
did,
I'm making a dent in that
yeah,
economy.
you did a service for the world.
Yes, I did.
Thank you.
No big deal. So yeah, I
Ain't a
buy the
thing.
plastic bags, but that's because I gotta keep these people at the grocery store thinking I'm an honest man. This
Hmm.
is all a shell game for me to get cheap apples.
You got to keep up appearances, man.
It's all a
It's a
shell game.
grift. You're all grift, man. You're
I'm,
grifting
I'm,
again.
I'm bamboozling them.
Hmm. The hoodwink is happening.
No, morality is whatever you want it to be.
Hmm.
You got to just think it through.
Yeah, yeah. It's
Yeah.
it's in the moment.
Is it moral for landlords to jack their prices up 1,000%, take advantage of people, or corporations to manufacture inflation just because they can?
Nope. You know what?
Right.
Like the city here incentivizes landlords to keep raising their prices so the property value of everything can go
Yeah,
up.
they're trying to
It's like,
artificially inflate things.
yeah, my last landlord told me that, or the property manager told me that. She
Yeah,
was like, because I was just talking about like how every 6 months my rent goes up,
yeah,
and
dude,
then
it's
yeah,
crazy.
and then it was like, well, yeah, they give them like tax breaks if they keep raising it.
Yeah, it's
It's like,
manufactured.
so why
It's not
wouldn't you?
right, dude.
Yeah, as a
It's not right.
landlord, why wouldn't you?
And then the head of the FED, the Fed, comes out and says, "No, we should not raise minimum wage. Keep the minimum wage at 7.95 an hour for crying out loud." What do they expect is going to happen if they keep doing this?
It's
They're
ridiculous.
gonna More cities in LA are going to burn.
Oh yeah, yeah. They're just.
More CEOs are going to get shot in the back, dude. They're inflaming the people.
Oh yeah,
The
just.
poor has been on fire for years. It's time for the rich to burn up a little bit.
Yep. Just
Don't
give it
get
a
me on
couple.
class warfare now. I'm pissed.
Oh, just give it a couple months, and then like they're gonna like observe and look to see how they handle it, and then it's like, all right, worked out for them. Let's set our shit on fire too.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I know it.
But you know what,
Anyways,
man? They didn't
on
start
that,
the fire. It was always burning since the world's been turning.
yeah, Billy Joel.
Mm-hmm. That's what we need right now.
And on that positive note,
Yeah, that's a good spot to end it, though.
let's wrap it up. We'll get a guest next time. I know we say this every time. Let's
Yeah,
get a guest.
I'm gonna make a sweeping declaration. The next 3 episodes are gonna be guests, man.
All right, 3 guests. I've
Yeah.
got an idea for some guests over here that I'd like to bring into the room. Obviously, we'll Zoom with you if you'd like,
Yes, please.
of
And
course.
yeah,
And
please
then feel
call.
free to bring guests. Even if I can't do it, get them done, man.
Yeah, we're just
Let's do
doing it.
this. We can have guests. We can do whatever we want on here.
Yeah, man. This is the Oddville review, man.
Yeah, let's bring some people on. Let's get weird with it. If I get an opportunity, if you get opportunity, let's record some stuff.
All right, let's start making our fucking dreams come true. So
I'm ready, dude.
let's get on the road.
I'm ready. I need to get this degree and get back to being an artist.
Yeah, fucking artist.
All right, bro.
All right,
Talk to you soon,
namaste,
buddy.
bitches.
You are so odd.